Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hajin Lee with an update for Bitcoin. So, I just want to reiterate something that I had already discussed this morning, but I want to reiterate it. Here is Bitcoin. I'm using this time the Bitfinex price feed. I got rid of all my markings. The primary account I'm looking at is a triangle. And this triangle is labeled with A, B, C, D, E. There's A, B, C, B, A, B, C, D, I'm sorry, C, D, and E. I can just see my kids laughing at me for screwing up my ABCs. So here's A, B, C, D, E. Okay, now, it has completed ABC and the D and E are still remaining. So having said that, the other alternate count is that of a bear flag. Goes like this. So this bear flag is coming down on a downtrend. Also labeled A, B, C, D, and E will be required. What now I'm going to do is overlay the triangle onto this. And I'm going to keep this line still as the same common line. Now I'm going to label the A, B, C, D, E of the triangle. The key juncture point will be right here. This will be the key juncture point. If the price is going to take the direction of the bear flag and rises past the blue line of the top line of the triangle and goes to the top line of the white of the bear flag, and then it starts declining, so it hits the top line of the bear flag, crosses the top line of the triangle, and starts declining. That could be the scenario preferred by and confirming potentially the bear flag. Now, if price is here and the D wave is being worked on and the price hits the top line of the triangle and prices bounces down, that's a good sign for the triangle to be confirmed. So that is why this is the key juncture point, as I see it. And this key juncture point will be primarily depending on a price difference of, let's say, from 16,540 to 18,107. About $1,500 in that region. Now, the MACD is hitting near the zero line, and it's only a few times come slightly below the zero line in the history. Now, when I go to 4 hours, same chart, I believe we will at least get this bounce, either an E bounce or a D bounce. That's what I'm trying to say. That is the gist of this video. Will it be an E bounce or a D bounce? I don't know for certainty. No one does. This is not a game of certainty. This is a process of probabilities. If it is an E bounce, then you need to set your appropriate stops or conditions. If it is a D bounce, then you need to set your appropriate buy points on the casting of your buy ladders at the end of the E wave. I know it looks a little bit confusing with too many lines, but I hope you were able to follow. Now, while not great, there is slight degree of divergence right here of the MACD having a lower low while the price I'll put it below here so it doesn't get confusing and crowded. Price had a higher low. That's called a positive divergence. That means that this MACD should start turning a little bit, and it should crawl back up, bounce off this white line, crawls back up, at least give this bounce, and as the bounce is happening, we should be able to tell whether it's an E bounce or a blue D bounce. That'll be where the critical juncture is. Where it bounces off to, or from rather, will be the key, one of the key criteria here. So let's see how the overnight prices take this and see where we go. In the morning, we may see some additional clarifications. Now, there is another alternate count of an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I won't discuss that right now. If I need to tomorrow, I will. Until then, let's see what happens. Thank you and have a good night, and I'll talk to you in the morning.